council cannot waive the personal appearance of the Inspector General of the Police. It's not too long ago when Inspector Masengeli failed to appear for quite a number of days. We are urging the court to assert its authority for the sake of putting a stamp on upholding the rule of law. Let Inspector Kanja, if that is his rank, I should call him Inspector General so that I do not mistake his rank. Let him appear in person, excuse himself, so that the court may have the discretion to either hear from him or from a third party. If you allow me, and the court has already observed this, that habeas corpus is one writ that protects life and liberty. And when the court orders for the production, the writ is not spent. It is for whoever is holding to come and tell the court, yes, we have the person, or no, we don't have the person, and explain. And we will be able to converse before the court that it is the business of the police to know everything security. So it does not suffice to actually excuse the IG in his absence. We are urging the court that the people entrusted the authority in the court of arbitrating between citizens and those who are wielding power. The Inspector General, on behalf of the police, is wielding powers of arrest, powers of detention, powers of knowing everything security. Let him come and answer the complaints of the citizens filed by the Law Society. Yes, and I will rest the matter there and request that my learned friend and senior in admission, Stephen Kalonzo, add something.
Thank you, Senior Counsel.
My Lord, just to add to what Senior Counsel Matha said, these are matters of great national, I want to add international concern, because matters to do with human rights are universal.
Yes.
So, my Lord, you issued specific orders yesterday.
Yes.
Non-compliance should be met with penal consequences. At a time when the nation is celebrating the end of the year, it is unacceptable that there will be blatant abuse of human rights, and the country is expected just to slide over into the new year. So I urge, my Lord, that penal consequences and accompany your specific orders yesterday. The permission of the court, the last counsel Jurundegwa to conclude that response to what the state counsel said.
My Lord, in respect to the joinder of the 9 respondents, he is enjoined in his own capacity. He is not before you to contest his joinder before you. He has not sent counsel to come and contest that joinder in that particular individual capacity. And therefore that question has not been posed, or that challenge has not substantively been posed to the court for determination by the respondent. Additionally, my lord, looking at Article 245, as read together with Section 8 of the National Police Service Act,
Yes.
the holder of that office is an individual.
Yes.
And Section 8 provides that the service shall be under the overall and independent command of the Inspector General, appointed in accordance to Article 245.
Yes.
My lord, in the absence of the respondent, all what my lord can be read into is that he is in contempt of your orders. And for the question of contempt, my lord, can only be addressed by the contemnor.
Yes.
By the fact that my learned senior Mr. Nyamondi is present, representing the IG, is prima facie evidence of the knowledge of service of that order on the part of the ninth respondent.
Yes.
And as indicated by my learned senior counsel, and my lord, I'm informed by the LSK that there is an affidavit of service on record.
Yes. Dated 30th
Dated 30th of
December
December.
2024. I have looked at that affidavit of service. I am satisfied that it complies with Order 5, Rule 22B of the Civil Procedure Rules in terms of electronic service. Yes, Mr. Njiro, anything else to add?
Only to add that, my lord, that the said respondent be held to be in contempt of the orders. And that we cannot proceed until that contempt is passed by the contemnor. This is a very grievous matter under Article 25.
Yes.
Article 25, as we all know, is a non-derogable article.
Thank you, Counsel. I think you have
Yes, my lord.
you have now strayed into arguing.
That's correct. Permit me to invite the LSK to express the point.
Yes, Counsel, let me place you on record now.
My name is Matha.
Yes.
I'm here alongside Mr. Mango, Mr. Brian Maneri, Mr. Manuel, Mr. Brian Karua, for the Law Society of Kenya.
Yes.
Sincere apologies that we came in late. We were directed by your brother to appear before him at 12. So we had gone to the other court, court number 4 CM, and we were directed to come.
Mr. Kabata, that is a good jumping off point. There's another High Court matter. I think it is before Justice Muteti.
Yes, it's a miscellaneous.
Yes.
We appeared alongside senior counsel Kalonzo, Mr. Degonjiru, and other well-wishing colleagues.
Yes.
In the morning.
Yes.
And we highlighted before the court the present petition. What was before your brother is a miscellaneous criminal application, where we took directions that in order for good order, that the two matters be mentioned at 12. Inadvertently, your brother had indicated that you are not in chambers and that he will proceed.
Yes.
With the application and the current petition before you. And so, with a lot of humility, allow me to call counsel that is instructed by the Law Society, Mr. Mango,
Yes.
for purposes of expressing our affidavit of service and also conversing on the point of contempt.
Mr. Mango?
Yes, good morning, Your Lordship.
Good morning.
Yes, the matter, Mr. Mango.
Yes.
Your Lordship, we do confirm to have filed a notice of motion application contemporaneously with a petition, both dated 26 December 2024.
Yes.
Which you did consider in chambers yesterday on 30th December 2024. counsel to your orders and directions, your Lordship, we did effect service as per our affidavit of service dated 30th December 2024.
Yes.
Wherein I'm the deponent of the same affidavit. Your Lordship, I wish to adopt the submissions by Councillor Jiro.
Yes.
By the fact that the 9th respondent has indeed instructed counsel is sufficient to note that service was indeed effected. Your Lordship, I straight go into your order, which is order number 1.
Yes.
That was an order in the nature of habeas corpus. So that your Lordship, the order that you granted yesterday on the 30th December 2024 was mandatory in nature. And it was simple, your Lordship, that produced the 6 Kenyans, that is Peter Mutesi, Bernard Kabul, William Mwangi, Gideon Tibet,
Yes.
Veronica Plagat, and Steve Kabul. Further to that, your Lordship, it was expected of the 9th respondent to under oath explain the circumstances of the matter and specifically the whereabouts of the second 7th petition. Your Lordship, this honorable court having been satisfied by service on the respondent, it is only incumbent upon the 9th respondent to be personally present before you today.
Yes.
To produce the second 7th petition as instructed under your order 1. Your Lordship, I've also drawn to your order number 5, wherein the court drew to the attention of the respondent one of their constitutional obligations.
Yes.
To uphold the rule of law. But more importantly, your Lordship, you took your time to draw to their attention the penal consequences stated at the head of the court order and the applicable provisions of the law of contempt of court. That is to say, your Lordship, that it was incumbent that upon service of the 9th respondent, that 1, he personally appears before you today,
Yes.
and 2, he produces the second to 7th petitioners in court today. Your Lordship, I would humbly wish to disagree with submission by my senior Memodi,
Yes.
and wish to inform court that the issues he raises could be canvassed by the replying affidavit, which leave to be granted, so that we can substantively respond to the issues he raises. But for all intents and purposes, the reason as to why we were in court today was to have the 9th respondent personally appear before you and have the second 7th petitioners presented before this honorable court.
Have you been served with the responses, Councilman?
Your Lordship, I am yet to be served by any responses, including the various notices of appointment. However, Your Lordship, you had given them up to date to do the same. I invite everyone to address the court on issues and compliance.
Just a moment, Councilman. Before we go to non-compliance,
Yes, sir.
there's a jurisdictional question that must be answered.
Very well.
There is a miscellaneous criminal application before my brother J. It is coming up at 12 noon. It is not possible for the petitioners to pursue 2 separate processes. So either this file will go to my brother, or my brother's file will come to myself.
Your Lordship, I'll briefly address, then I'll invite my senior man of address. Your Lordship, I, upon instruction by the Law Society of Kenya, instituted a constitutional petition.
Yes.
Your Lordship, the issues raised in this constitutional petition goes beyond orders in the nature of habeas corpus.
Yes, but you will agree with your senior, Mr. Nyamodi, that by and large, the instant application is in the nature of a miscellaneous criminal application. So you cannot safely canvass that application here and also before my brother protected here.
Well, maybe so that we can participate meaningfully in the proceedings before you, and my apologies to court and my
Mr.
learned
Nyamodi, meaningfully participate.
My Lord, we have not had the benefit of having sight of the miscellaneous application before your brother protected here. Perhaps it would be courteous of our colleagues to share it with us, so that when we do put our views on record, it is informed by having sight of the application. Because having taken up the jurisdictional point with counsel for the petition,
Yes.
I think it is only just and proper that we, for the respondents, also put our views on record in respect of that jurisdictional issue. It is not a unilateral issue between the petitioners.
Mr. Witi and Mr. Chochi, I believe Mr. Baraza is in that other matter.
Yes, I know. Thank
Do
you.
you happen to have a copy of the application?
Yes, my Lord, you have copies of that application.
Yes. Well, it was to slide it over to Mr. Nyamodi.
But my Lord, the same was acknowledged to move today.
Yes. Mr. Mano?
Lord, with your permission,
Yes.
you asked us a serious question as to what we should do. Now that we have a miscellaneous criminal application before your learned colleague, Honorable Justice Muteti,
Yes.
we appeared in the morning before him, and the indication he gave us was if you're not available, then he will take directions on the two matters. But my Lord, if you look at the application that was filed in Kibera, is substantially different. It was not instituted by the Law Society.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, as the Law Society, we want these proceedings to proceed here. The intention was that this is a constitutional petition, and we seek that the same be heard and determined before the commission.
Well, the first petitioner applicant is different. What of the other petitioner applicants?
My Lord, our proposal would be, considering that the two matters are substantive different in terms of structure, but touching on the same substantive issues, one for production, one for determining the constitutional question, our proposal is that the miscellaneous application before the be consolidated in this one. Even in terms of filing, this petition was filed on Friday last week. It came first before the miscellaneous that Malaya colleagues are referring to. We are proposing that the same be consolidated in the order of filing.
I can't give that order myself. You'll appear before my brother Mutesi at noon. We'll make that application before him, we'll consider, and rule on that one. So that is one housekeeping issue. The second is the regional commander. What is his name?
Perhaps maybe an opportunity to comment on this issue.
Yes.
I have had an opportunity to have a look at the miscellaneous application pending for your brother Justice Mkuu.
Yes.
And I wish to state that that is the proper way of commencing a habeas corpus.
Yes.
That is how a habeas corpus application should be commenced and should be prosecuted.
Yes.
And my Lord, I wish to perhaps just focus a little on the substantive relief that is sought in the petition that is before you.
Yes.
And I want to focus on that relief so that I can make my conclusion.
Mr. Nyamodi, there are some issues that appear to be in the nature of appeal. Or perhaps you're raising objections to the orders. You can leave that aside. For today's appearance, it's a very simple and straightforward. It's my order number 2.
My Lord, you opened the window for jurisdiction.
Yes.
And you have taken submission
Yes.
on jurisdiction from one side.
Yes.
And I just wanted to complete the information in your Lordship's mind
Yes.
as you then conclude on the issue of jurisdiction. Because having verbalized
you conceded earlier that you've not had sight of that application and you're not in that mark.
I have looked at it.
Yes, you've looked at it, Councillor Nyamodi, but you're not in that mark.
But my lord, if I may,
Councillor Nyamodi, let us move to my orders, and that is why we are all here.
most of them.
My lord, may I with your kind permission?
Yes, yes,
My name is Achilia.
yes.
I have been instructed by the East African Cartoonist Society and the Bloggers Association of Kenya to seek joinder because this is a matter concerning them. They're concerned about